Right now has to be the most crucial moment in your life to have all your shit together and have all your finances in order, guys, because life is about to get real serious for a lot of people, right? And I understand that life is hard. I understand that life is expensive and these jobs just not paying enough. And that's the reason why so many people is struggling in life right now. But at the same time, guys, in order for us to achieve financial freedom, in order for us to live the life that we want to live, we got to create that for ourselves. We cannot be sitting around waiting on a job to feed us. That's not how life works. I'm not sitting around and waiting on my job to give me financial freedom. It's just not happening, right? These jobs, they spoon feed us crumbs, just enough for us to come back. And you guys go to work. Y'all go to work every single day. You go to work tired. You go to work sore. You go to work sick. You go to work with your back hurt. You go to work broke. But you give yourself zero. You give yourself zero. And life is only about to get more expensive. Guys, this world really was designed for us to live for free. But they tore down the fruit trees, the vegetable gardens, all these things, and they put them inside the stores, and they tax us to death. Everything costs a fee. Every time you get paid, I guarantee you guys, every time y'all get paid, y'all got some type of payment that you have to make to some corporation, some business, right? Groceries, right? Everything that we need in this life costs money, and it's only about to get more expensive. That's why you see so many people are deciding to not even work. You got a lot of people that's deciding to go van life, right? They living out in the woods, they living in tents, right? They living in gyms. That's why it's so important to build something for yourself. And when I tell you to do that, that doesn't mean that you have to have a multi-million-dollar business or something that bring in $100,000 a month. No, that's not what I'm saying, right? Because money it's not even really about money. It's about purpose, and it's about fulfillment. A lot of people don't have purpose in life. They just get up and go to work every single day. That's their life. And you wonder why you so depressed, because you have no purpose in life. You have no fulfillment, right? That's why I say build you something on the side of your 9 to 5 that will bring you fulfillment, and the money gonna come. If you stay consistent, right? And you get a market what it needs, you got a good product or you got good content, whatever that you want to do, a service-based business. If it's good, you're gonna make the money. But it's not all about the money, it's about the fulfillment in life. That's why so many people is crashing out. That's why so many people are tying their identity to politics, because that's all they know. They don't have no hope in life. A lot of people just want to give up because they think their whole identity is their job. Guys, rent is going up. Car payments are going up. A lot of people is trying to keep up with the Joneses. I told you guys, you have to create your own reality and stop living to societal norms. That's why so many of y'all are in debt right now. You buying houses that you can't afford. You buying cars that you can't afford. Every time you get paid, you have payments to pay. That's why you can't save. You making enough money to save a little bit on the side, but you can't because you got so many payments. This world and this society is set up for you to continue to be in debt and continue for you to be broke. Because just think about this. Now when you buy something online, everything is broke up in payments, installments, this afterpay. It's like 5, 6 different companies that do the afterpay thing. You can buy something for $20. They want you to break it down. Yeah, pay this in 2 weeks, pay this in 30 days. And a lot of y'all fall for that because this how y'all thinking, well, I don't have to pay the $100 up front. I don't have to pay the $500 up front. But guys, when you get your paycheck, and it's really not even a lot of money, all your money is going towards the debt that you just accumulated a few weeks ago. And that's what's hindering you. Everywhere we go to go eat or anything, they tipping us to death. I went to a drive-through the other day, and they asking for tips. I'm like, what is going on? This world, all they want to do is take, and you're not even making enough, right? That's why a lot of people just like, God damn, this is crazy. And a lot of people are deciding to move out this country. You can do the same. Some of y'all might just got to move out of your hometown, right? Change your frequency, change your surroundings, right? Because there's other places in this world that's way affordable than the United States, right? I love my country, right? I believe this is one of the best countries in the world, but bro, it don't sound like no bad ideas to go move somewhere else. I'm not even gonna lie. To move abroad, you know, a lot of people might need to look into that. But at the same time, guys, you gotta find some type of peace, some type of fulfillment in your life. And that's going to come from something that you create on your own. It don't have to be no mega business. You hiring 5 employees. You need to get some type of hobbies, and you need to work on your health. Not only your health, you need to work on your mental health, because that is what's going to keep you going in life. When you build a strong body, you build a strong mind. And a lot of people just losing their mind right now. They can't accept the fact that they losing their life right now, and life is kicking their ass. And it's not going to get better just by talking about it and feeling sorry for yourself and blaming every single body. Ain't nobody tell you to go in $30,000 in credit card debt. Nobody told you to do that. Nobody told you to go to college and, you know, accumulate $200,000 in a college degree that you're not even using right now. Ain't nobody tell you to go to that car lot and get that Benz and that Mercedes and that Range Rover you paying $1,300 a month on. Ain't nobody told you to do that. Society norms is the reason why so many people are broke, in debt, depressed, and they no longer want to be here no more. So they just want to sit in the same spot, complain and blame every single body. Guys, I live a simple life, right? I make sure that I live life on my terms, not nobody else. Can't nobody dictate what type of man I need to be, what I need to do. You need to get married. You need to have more kids. You need to buy this. You need to wear this. That ain't how I operate. That's why I don't live life on no pressure. The only pressure that I got on myself is to get better, right? That's the only thing I focus on. I keep myself busy by being on my purpose, by working on myself, by self-improving. That's all I want to focus on. That's what helps me feel better for myself, because we can get caught up in this trap, in this rat race of going to work every single day and just feeling drained and just feeling tired and just feeling useless, bro. That's what going to work every single day, year after year, bro, that shit, it just tarnishes you as a person. And that's not a good feeling, guys. It's not a good feeling at all. So I just advise you guys to find your purpose, try new things, new hobbies, build something for yourself. It's going to be way fulfilling than showing up every single day to a job that will fire your ass at the blink of an eye. Real talk. Let's lock in.